Hello everyone, Attack Power here with another Men of Steel DLC division, the 1st Special Service Brigade. Let's dive right in here. If you guys enjoy this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting over on Patreon and checking out the Instagram. Thanks a bunch. Let's go. So, 1st Special Brigade, we're going to try to build balanced. I don't remember this one as well. I know the infantry are disgusting. I know there's definitely big issues with the division with like stuff being phase locked to C phase. So, I'm going to go balanced only because of that phase locking. If we get about halfway through here and it's just like that, this will never work this way, we'll switch it up. But let's see what we can do here. Diving into the Recon tab. If you guys are looking for any other divisions, make sure to go check out the other videos covering all the other Men of Steel DLC divisions, along with most of the base game divisions as well. All right, so Morris LRC. Bren, Boise Rifle, you get 8 of them at 15 points, 80 kilometers. Okay, with radio, I mean, this thing's actually got a lot going on. I'm not going to lie. There's actually a lot of stuff going on in this little unit. This is not a good AT rifle, but it's there. The point is it's there. The Bren is terrible, but it's there, and it's only 15 points for radio and armor on all sides. Okay. It's a big maybe, like a very big maybe. Field Team 30 AU. Okay, it's a commando squad, 3 Lanchester submachine guns. We got 2 Thompsons. Is this a good submachine gun? It looks average. Doesn't have anything special like damage-wise or anything like that. It looks... It actually, I would say, looks a little underpowered, if anything. 2 Stens, which are meh submachine guns at best, and a Brent. It's a lot of guys, though. 8 points for 25 points, and they are commanded with radio. So, I mean, that's definitely strong. Why is it? Oh, it's 25 points because it's coming with a transport, and you have to ring this 5-point transport first. That's really annoying. But, yeah, I mean, this is a probable include. It's pretty strong. It definitely can do some CQC work. It's not like crazy, but it is pretty good. Double rifle, sniper rifle. I mean, yes, all day, always double sniper rifles are gross. Recon 38 team. Nope, a lot less exciting. Do these guys have... Oh, they're commando too. Okay, that's pretty sick. This unit, not good. It's just the usual like 4 or 5 man team who I'm not a big fan of. Scouts, Piat, and Staghound. So I probably want the Staghound, and I kind of want more snipers. So let's try this for now, and we'll definitely cut it back if we need, because that's a lot of points there. Hopping over though, infantry tab. Of course, this is kind of where this division lives. Let's see what we got going on here. Field engineers. Now, truthfully, field engineers are great. Like a B phase card, you get 18 of these 15-point suicide grenade throwing squads. I mean, I'm going to put them in because usually these guys are phenomenal. Now, there's a lot of other options here, so we may take them out. But on the flip side, we may need something cheap to throw everywhere. I'm not sure. All right, Commando NO4 Assault, number 4 Assault. I mean, it's got a flame grenade. It's got Whittly Pete. It says anti-tank, which it is not. It is a anti-infantry thing. The loadout otherwise is a little meh. The Thompson's a very good submachine gun with its higher damage, but with only 7 units and the other submachine gun being a Sten, it's got good availability though at 816. The Bedford's the bad transport. Okay, that's the bad and this is obviously the one we would want. Let's hold off on that for a second. B phase leader, not interested, especially without radio. Although it is 20 points. I can't deny the 20 pointiness, but we're going to leave that for now. Commando NO45, number 45 here. So this is, I mean, just basically a normal infantry squad with higher availability. So it's 20 points. Oh, actually, for 20 points, this is very good. For 20 points, this is above grade with this free veteran C, and you still get 9 availability. I'm thinking we put those in A. We're gonna put those in A for now. And there's a Piat on there too, so some AT on your unit. Yeah, this probably will be useful. Let's see what else we got. I mean, again, we can always go back and take it out, but C phase can't use it. Don't want it right now. AB Paras Piat. I mean, maybe for our C phase infantry, we'll keep it in our back pocket. But I have a feeling there's some more exciting stuff here. NO3 here. All right, so this one's finally a double Bren. Has a Boise anti-tank rifle, which is not very good, but it's still... this part of the squad is solid. 13 men with all of this stuff. This is kind of just there. I mean, it can take out a half-track from time to time, but it's not going to be great. I mean, definitely a possibility. I mean, we only get one of them, so I don't think we put him in A. Let's put him in B for now. Let's see what we got going on here. Number 4, Commando. Commando NO4 now. Demo. All right, so this is a really powerful CQC squad. This is a disgustingly powerful CQC squad. Let's take that. Only 25 points. Let's take the engineers out. This is similar to the Pionity with the flame and the TNT. So that means, and it's commando. So this unit should be absolutely phenomenal. I don't think it's as chunky as the Pionity squad. I think it's a couple men short, but it doesn't really matter. These guys should absolutely shred everything. And the higher availability with still 1 veterancy. I mean, you could even consider going to 2 vet with this thing. I feel like, though, since I'm relying on it for my B phase, like all my CQC, I'm probably going to keep it at 1 vet. Though I 100% would understand an argument for making it double vet. If you're playing a more aggressive, like I'm playing balance. If I was playing Maverick, I would probably double vet this. AB Paras now have the sniper, makes them much better. So I think this will actually be my C phase infantry. The only problem is they have no AT. So we're going to wait to put him in there, but I guess we'll put him in for now just so we see what we're looking at. And they do get the 1 vet and still 24 availability, which is pretty phenomenal. I mean, the vet curve is looking pretty spicy here. Assault engineers. Wait, is this another? Oh, no. It's a flamer with a Piat. Okay, I mean, that's very good. That is very good. We could put a second card here in B and have even more CQC. I think I'll vet these once. And then have Piats as well to work with. So let's try that. Let's see, because you can't put him in A. We don't need him in B because of this thing. And we have the, well, it's not really AT, but yeah, we kind of do. All right. NO10. All right, so this is the double Vickers unit here, 13 men. Pretty good loadout. Oh, let's see it versus the NO6. Okay, the NO6 is very good. So this is this is definitely the best of our best here. And that's all of it. Okay, so I'm probably thinking 3 more units here. I'm not going to use the 4-point slot, so we need a leader. We don't even have a leader yet. So, yes, 100%. It's expensive, but as a sniper, it has a Piat, comes in with 10 health, has commando, has radio, and it's double vet. For those who don't know, if your leader is double vetted, so every leader has to be at least 1 vet. There's no vet leaders. So if it's double vet, though, the ring of their veterancy bonus is bigger. So you actually just get a better leader overall. Now, the reason most people don't double vet their leaders normally is because you lose availability. But this one, you still get 3. So this one is absolutely insane. This is the leader to run. I have no doubt in my mind. All right, so we have the NO10 and the NO6. We're just deciding where these 2 go because these are definitely the ones we're going to take. We don't, obviously, the AB pairs are forced into C phase. You could take these guys in C phase, I guess, but you only get 18, you don't get 24, and since I'm playing unbalanced again, and you're not even punished for getting 24, so it's tough to argue to use them instead. So the NO6, actually, I think we're just gonna put both these in A. I think we just double A these, because then it's, it's 12, and you get these guys. We have no CQC in A. That's an issue. That's a definite issue. So let's go at this again. Oh, we can't even bring these. So they're trying to force you to bring these demo dudes in A phase, which really sucks because that's not where I want them. That's really not at all where I want them to be. The problem is if you don't take them, you don't have any CQC in A phase. I guess you could take these guys. I guess these guys are here. I could take these guys. All right, so maybe we don't take the... I mean, they are 20 points. It's so nice to have a 20-point infantry unit. No, it's fine. We can go without them because now we have the 22-point CQC. And these guys should be pretty formidable on their own. Each one of these should get a lot of value. Yeah, I think that's okay. I could definitely see trying to weasel this guy in here. Because for 20 points, this guy's actually pretty darn good with the higher availability as well. But I'm not sure we need it here. 87 infantry. It's not the most for a balanced deck, but it's definitely plenty. Especially because some of these end ones are quite expensive. And we could always unvet this one and get 6 more infantry if I really feel like I need it. All right, so we have the Sherman, only comes in A. I think we definitely single vet this. That is a cool skin. I gotta say, that is a very cool... That's a very cool skin there. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, cool. So Sherman 2, what's wrong with it? We have 90 millimeters of armor, normal 3 machine guns. It's 10 points less? Why? What's going on here? Does it turn slower? Does it have a slower turning? Because it has the same machine guns. It has the same armor for the most part. Oh, wait, we can just compare it. I mean, it's got slightly less side armor. That's literally it. Like, that is the only difference between these two units. So this must have some sort of slower turn speed or something. Someone in the comments tell me what the difference between this unit is. Slower? I mean, 3 kilometers an hour? That does not... 5 millimeters of armor and 3 kilometers an hour does not justify a 10-point drop. And availability buff. Is it just because it's in this division? Again, I'm going to guess it's maybe turn slower. Because this is Sherman 2, so it's an earlier model. Alright, so Fireflies. I thought these only came in C phase. Maybe they changed it. Now they come in B phase. So we have Sherman 5 Leader, we have Sherman 5 Normal, we have Sherman DD. So I could bring in more Shermans in A phase if I really want to. I mean, we need the Firefly. The question is, where do we need the Firefly? We have to quick jump tabs over to the AT. 17 pounder only comes in C. Achilles comes in anything. So I think we put the Firefly in B. So the Firefly is going to go in B. The Sherman 5 is also going to go in B. And what's the curve? I mean, we get... maybe we double vet this. Sherman's really... I mean, they're pretty sick at double vet. Sherman DD has the higher front armor, which is really nice. And has amphibious and is still 5 points cheaper than the regular... Still 5 points cheaper than the regular Sherman? I mean, I could do this. I mean, this is very viable to do. Could also not do that and put the Sherman Leader in B instead. And we could do a... okay, no. Maybe we put this Sherman 5 in C phase. Because, again, we're balanced. Like, we need Shermans to go forever. Go like that. 23 Shermans, essentially. Yeah, I mean, there's a good argument to, like, get this Leader Sherman in there. But I think we'll have enough leaders to get around. I think it'll be fine. I feel like my usual setup of 1 infantry leader card and the artillery leader card is usually plenty. Like, I never feel like I'm short on leaders if you're using them well. And tank leaders tend to die more. You can't hide them. Like, so they tend to be on the front line fighting. So they're not exactly, like, sticking around to give leadership, generally speaking. All right, so support tab here. We have 2-inch mortar. Not a big fan of these. The short range makes them not super helpful. 4 GPA... generally great. I mean, it's the same supply as a normal supply truck, and I just noticed there is no normal supply truck, so we're going to take this. And you get double the number, so it ends up being exactly the same, and you actually can, like, flexibly run these around and buy them for cheap, so it's pretty nice. All right, so we have a Commando Vickers, so that means it'll win long-range fights better. Is there a difference here? Yeah, the normal Vickers doesn't even come in A. This thing gets 1 less availability for what I have to assume is a pretty significant uptick in efficiency. So, yes, we will take that. We only have 25 points still. We're halfway through the tab, so that's great. AVRE is terrible. Take it if you want a meme game. That's fine. If you want to play some meme games, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, it's awful. Crocodile could be fun. To be honest, Crocodile might be really fun. The super thick front armor is the only reason I'm even considering it. The flamethrower is irrelevant. It's just this 150mm armor with a gun that can kill most medium tanks pretty effectively. Well, on the flip side, this can't be killed very effectively by a lot of medium tanks. Like, even Panzer IVs and Stugs are going to really, really struggle to kill this. So, I definitely think we take it. I think we take it in B. Because we moved that Sherman card to B. So, I think this is a nice compromise. You still get 6, which is plenty. We are going to take Commander. Commander. That's not going to be a mouthful or anything. I don't think we need anything else. I really don't need more Vickers. My infantry should slap other soft targets pretty easily, and the slots are going to get expensive fast, and none of this other stuff excites me in any way. All right, anti-tank tab. We're going to have to fill this up. We need the 17 pounders. We're going to get 6. We want them all. Wolverines. Well, let's hold off on the Wolverines. So Achilles A phase, I guess we take. You only get 2, but the Fireflies come in B, and they cover B phase, and then the 17 pounders come in C, and they cover C phase. So you will have 2K AT the entire time. The Achilles is obviously pretty easy to kill, but it definitely can take stuff with it. So not super terrible here. Commando Tank Busters or a Piat. I mean, the Piat doesn't even come till B. So yeah, we take these guys, and then we take the Wolverines because it's only a 2-point slot, and it's kind of dumb not to take them. And truthfully, I think we single vet these. I think we need something that's still, you know, pens 130 millimeters. You could double vet them. There's plenty of an argument to make for double vetting, but it is possible you come into the C phase and you just have to spam these out to stop the enemy armor. You know, you can definitely fiddle with the veteran Cs. I'm looking to kind of grind for a little bit. Definitely going really heavy. I mean, the 17 pounder is forced. The double infantry card, like, I'm looking to quick play grind. If you are going into like a league game or something and like you know exactly what you're playing, I would not set it up this way. I highly doubt you would end up in such a grind. But in a normal quick play match, this level of grindiness is 100% possible. All right, huge AA tab. Let's see what we're working for. We definitely want the 94 mil. Oh, come on, really? C phase? Okay, maybe we don't because of that crappy, that like garbage lock there. Oh, is this the one that's locked out of... No, we get a Bofors. Okay. Okay, so we can get the Bofors in A. So we'll have something. We won't be defenseless. I don't know if we're going to get both in A. I don't know if that's necessary. Crusader AA in the transport here, or the non-mobile one with one vet. I think we just go like this and just run a totally mobile... like a fully mobile AA thing, AA tab. I don't think we need this in C phase. Like, I really don't. I mean, we can put it in for the sake... I mean, it does give us more 2K, but that we're getting the 17 pounder at that point. So it's like, you know, it's almost redundant at that point in the game to have this as well. No, I think we skip it. I don't think it's worth the 2 points. Now, if I can't find better things to put in on these other two tabs, then fine, we'll put it in. But... I don't see it. I don't see it right now. Artillery commander, B phase. We were having some discussion with people in the chat who are a little confused. This still gives your other infantry, like, give your units veterancy. It still gives them veterancy like normal leaders. At least in the game I played last night, it was doing that. So this should still function as a normal leader. I know it doesn't say anything in here about that. This artillery leader trait is only talking about the artillery stuff. I'm pretty sure this still gives other units veterancy. Now, this thing is apparently broken right now. Like, broken as in it's just disgustingly good beyond all compare. So we're going to use it because it's broken and we can. Now, should you use off map? I mean, if you want to, like, be a jerk butt, then sure. I'm not going to, of course. If you're playing this deck super aggressive, you probably kind of need it because you don't have a ton to work with, tank armor wise. But yeah, I'm obviously not going to take it. Do I need mortars for 3 points? That's a lot. We'll come back if I have 3 points lying around. Let's see what our air tab is. I doubt I'll have 3 points lying around. Like, even if I do these first if I do these first 5, I'll be short a point, which is kind of annoying. But all right, let's see what we got here. Wildcat, not a great fighter. I mean, honestly, for 75 points, it is a really solid fighter, but it's just really slow. It's not going to kill much. The loadout is okay. It looks better than I think it actually is in practice. The Black Widow thing, I mean, it's got a good loadout, and it's relatively fast, has medium resilience. I mean, this is probably a horrible turning radius, but it does say good agility. Now, agility does not refer to turning radius. I understand that. Generally speaking, though, when planes have a higher agility, they tend to turn better. Like, the plane itself tends to turn better. But let me explain this again, because everyone keeps arguing with me, and this is how it is. I know it makes no sense. Agility refers to the ability of a plane to dodge it AA. And I know that's not even what the tooltip says, but that's what it is. It dodges AA better. The turning radius of the plane is baked into the type of plane it is. All right, the Seafire, I mean, this thing is generally phenomenal. They nerfed the price, but I still think it's probably worth it for a recon plane still that is a fighter. So I'm probably going to take that. We have the Seafire Fighter here, and then we have the Hellcat. I mean, the Hellcat is clearly better, and for only 10 points, you get a resilience increase, you get 15 more miles an hour, and it's not like this plane is overly fast still. And technically the damage is higher, though I don't feel like it is in practice, but apparently it is. And you get a better vet curve too. Yeah, I don't see how you don't take the Hellcat here. Let's put it in as our fighter. We do have good AA, so maybe we only need the Seafire, but for your average player, that's probably pretty ballsy, I'm not going to lie. So this says it's a light bomber. It's actually got a great loadout with two 113 kilogram bombs. That'll kill most things. These Hellcats are so expensive, though. Good lord. They are just like my god, they're costing you an arm and a leg. This rocket plane might actually be good. This is a lot of big rockets. Like, that might do the job for you. We almost definitely need this in some point. We only get one card, so I'm going to go B phase because there's no way we're affording this in A phase. Like, that's just the truth of it. I'm probably never going to afford this plane in A phase efficiently. Then we have the big boomda Hellcat here. I don't think that's worth it. 150 points is so much. I think this medium one is probably the best compromise. Maybe we could do the light. I mean, air spam is probably part of our game plan, right? So we go like that and just have like a crap ton of Hellcats. Now we have 2 points left, so I guess we either get another support, we get another AA piece. I think we'll just get one of these then, because that's what we talked about getting. Just get that. Oops. Already. Fortunately, we didn't have the 3 points for the mortars, but apparently the Centaurs are kind of disgusting. I think they're going to get fixed. I'm sure they will, because apparently they're like disgusting beyond measure. For some reason, they like aim extremely fast and just like lay down super accurate radio fire. So it'll probably get nerfed, and when it does, we'll back it down and put mortars in instead. But until then, you got to take advantage of what you got, I guess. I don't need another card of Vickers. I really don't care about Vickers. They're fine. They're heavy machine guns that do heavy machine gun things. This infantry tab looks solid. I wouldn't mind getting the N45 in, the number 45 here in, but it's not like it's a phenomenal unit, but it is very good for 20 points. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this unit is bad, but it's with your other infantry, you can probably eschew it and be fine. CQC is probably more important. Well, there we go. That's how I got this thing built. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting over on Patreon. Thanks a bunch, and have a fantastic day.